Good evening, everybody. Just wanted to pop on really quick and have a quick little chat. We're gonna go pick up dinner here in a minute, and they probably won't have time to jump on later. So just want to hop on really quick. My hair is a hot mess today. So I have a little bit of sharing on the positivity note. Also got a couple of packages today. Super exciting. So again, if you want to be entered in my giveaway, make sure you share my video, tag 2 friends, and I can put your name in the drawing for the March giveaway, which I will be doing on the around the 26th. So the drawing is going to be good for any video that you share between now and, well, between March 4th and March 26th is the giveaway period. So if you're interested in getting entered into that, again, that giveaway is going to include a sample of collagen. Okay? It is going to include a set of wrist guards for washing your face, a headband, a liquid shadow in the color Reverent, and a fluffy crease brush, and also a set of eye masks to try out. So a couple good samples in there. The eyeshadow will last you forever, and the other things are good samples just so you can try a couple products, see if you like it or not, right? It's always nice to get free samples. So first off, I got a couple new cool things. Yay! Okay, so this one is from Rose Colored Daze. So I have TAs at work. I'm a teacher, so I have a couple TAs, amazing kiddos, and they help me out so much in my classroom, and I'm so sad all 3 of them are going off to college next year. I'm so happy for them, but I'm so sad because now I gotta find new TAs to train, and between the 3 of them, they get so much work done, and it's so, like, pretty much saved me this year. They've been so helpful. So I got them a couple like weekly planners, like little peel off weekly planners, and then I just got these from Rose Colored Daze. So I'm super excited. These are highlight strips. So instead of having to use your marker and highlight, you literally can peel it off and put it over like text, so you're not like messing up a book and then peel it off later, move it if you need to. They're also transparent, so you can write on them, you can add notes on them, and then put them over those lines if you need to, that kind of thing. Come here, baby. Pit bulls, you know? If you know, you know. And she also sent me it's like a little transparent monthly slip for March. So that's kind of cute. And then these other little, I'm not really sure what they are, little cutesy, came in such a cute little, like, look at the cute little cellophane with little bows. It's so adorable. Little peel and stick, says to do, don't forget this week, and like days of the month. So that's kind of cute. Not really sure how to use that, but I'm sure if I watch a couple more per little videos, I'll be able to figure that out. So super cute, got that. So that was just kind of fun. I'm working on building a little like gift basket for my TAs. So just getting some goodies, supporting some small businesses on Instagram, all the stuff I found on Instagram. I try to support deaf-owned, but some stuff I found on other amazing people on Instagram, so ordered that. So if you need stationery stuff, I got a couple really good people for you. If you're interested, let me know. I can send you their stuff. But yeah, definitely trying to support those small businesses because I'm in that same boat now, and I love support from people that just like me, like my stuff, right? So I try to give that back too. So got that. I also got BB cream. I've been wanting to get BB cream. I used to use BB cream a lot. I used to get the Chanel one, which was a little bit more than this one, so kind of pricey, but it was a lot smaller than this one too. So this one's actually, it's in the color Honey. That's what I got. I haven't tried it yet. I just literally got it today, but this thing is like, look how big that is. My other one was like teeny tiny and a little bit more expensive, so I'm super stoked that about this, right? So one, this stuff is really good for your skin. Okay, it has shea butter in it. So it is a, shea butter works as a dermal conditioner. So it can treat sunburns, cuts, rashes, and stimulate collagen production. Okay, that's one of the ingredients. It also has meadow foam, which is a hydration for your skin. So it's going to hydrate your skin, and it has sodium hyaluronate in it. So a lot of our products have that. That is for anti-aging. That firms and smooths and plumps your skin. It attracts moisture to your skin, and it reduces dryness and flaky skin. So it's going to help with all kinds of stuff. And it's also just a lightweight tinted for my skin. So I'm super stoked about that. Can't wait to try that. I'm going to do that this weekend because I'm not trying to do makeup before I go to work tomorrow. Sorry. But I'm going to try that live with you guys on probably Saturday morning. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully I like it. Hopefully it's the right color. I haven't used BB cream from Unique yet. So I'll be super excited to try that out. We'll try that together. So if you're interested and you want me to send you a notification, or you just want to get my notifications when I go live, up there, those three little dots, if you click on those, you can turn on notifications and you will get notified when I do my lives. So yeah, super exciting. Got my packages. It's always fun to get packages. But I was listening to my podcast today, and this is what I wanted to share with you guys today. I'm also going to take my collagen right now. So, there was a saying that it's been repeated a couple times on my podcast. Collagen, you guys, I'm telling you, you can see, if you go on my page and you look at the pictures I just posted about my 7-day vitamin C treatment I did side profiles of my face because I wanted you guys to see what it is doing, because this is where I have a lot of damage. I wanted you guys to see what it was doing to my skin and like my wrinkles and like that kind of stuff. But one of my friends pointed out that you can see the increased thickness in my hairline. So it's a good reference to, you can see that literally happening. So good stuff. Okay. Easy absorbed. It's a marine collagen, and it's made with, actually I just found out today it has tilapia. I knew it was whitefish. I just didn't know which whitefish. So it has tilapia in it. So it has the fish peptides. It is good for your nail, hair, skin, for your gut, for your intestinal lining. It can help with IBS. It can help stabilize blood sugar. It can help with energy crashes, aching joints, dull skin, large pores. Amazing, like magic stuff, okay? And a little to-go shot that you can take with you so you don't forget to take it, okay? Or you just put it on your dresser like I do so you don't forget to take it. But all right, so the saying that I heard, the saying is, to know and not do is really not to know, okay? And that's by Stephen Covey. So I'll say it again. To know and not to do is really not to know. Okay, so it kind of like leads into this whole positive energy thing and frequencies and all that, and the whole podcast. Like, so these were from a couple different ones, but like I thought that quote really is fitting with kind of the message of the podcast today that I heard. And it was really talking about these three aspects of like raising our energy and raising our frequency. And if you kind of think of them, he says like as little dots, right? So if you kind of think of them as dots, like almost in like lined paper. We've talked about the lined paper thing before. So if you missed that, go back and find that video. But so like lined paper, and each line on your paper is like you leveling up to a higher frequency, a higher energy, more positivity, that kind of stuff, like up to the highest level that you can possibly go. And so these three dots, if you think of these three dots on a paper, okay, and if you think about those papers going vertically, right? So if they're going up and down, they're going vertically. The first dot is input, okay? So it's what's getting inputted into you, okay? So, or what you're receiving, what you're digesting, what you're intaking, okay? So what you listen to, what you watch in the world, what you're reading, the energy that you're around, that you're taking in. just everything that's inputting into your energy. Okay, so what you're bringing into you. So input is going to be that first top dot if you're thinking about it in an up and down row of 3 little dots. Okay, the second dot would be operation or flow. Okay, so meaning, are the actions aligned? Are your actions aligned with what it is that you're receiving? So the input that you're getting, right? So you're inputting all this great stuff. You're listening to me blab about positivity. You're listening to podcasts. You're looking other places. You're trying to surround yourself with positive energy. So are you aligned with what it is that you're receiving, right? So meaning, is your internal state actually aligning with what you are continually putting into your body? Okay. So are your thoughts in that alignment, right? So are your thoughts aligning? Are you in alignment? Are you doing everything you can to kind of get those 2 dots to line up, right? Because you want them to line up. You don't want them to be way far off. So if you're constantly putting like positivity in and listening to podcasts and searching out things that have to do with this and just becoming the best you that you can be, right? And that internal happiness, but you're not in alignment, like you're walking around all day like thinking negativity or thinking bad thoughts about yourself or about other people, or just not being what it is that you're trying to implement and like emulate, right? So if you're not doing that, then you're not in alignment. Those little dots can't like line up. So you want to try to be in that operational, that flow state where you can get those dots to line up, where everything you're inputting, that operation, that flow is happening internally, to where your thoughts are matching with the stuff that you're taking in on a positive note, right? And then the third little dot, so the last little dot in the row, would be being the example of what you're putting back into the world. Like, how are you speaking? How are you speaking to other people? How are you speaking to yourself? How is your energy being released back to others, back to the world? So what does that look like, right? Is that happening? And how is that happening? Is it happening in you're sharing a positive story about maybe when you were struggling and you thought of this gratitude that you had for this one instance and you shared that story with somebody, right? And that's a positive way to share that. So are you putting it back out into the world positively, or are you being negative and saying hurtful things or saying things that don't align with what it is that you're actually trying to do? Okay, so those are the 3: input, operation or flow, and being the example, what's going back out. So it's kind of creating a circle also, right? So if you think about these as 3 little dots, okay, and if you can make that top dot, so that input dot, so we're doing all the great things with the input, right? We're getting all this great stuff. I'm watching podcasts. I'm taking in all this good stuff. I stopped watching negative things. I have stopped following people that don't have a positive energy about them, or maybe just kind of give me that feeling when I like see it or hear it or think it. Like I've kind of created a separation for that, right? So I'm having good input. So that means that good input dot is now leveled up on our sheet of paper, right? So if we bring that dot up on the next level, it's getting to the higher frequency. But those other 2 dots are just kind of dangling in the wind. They're not really in alignment, right? They're kind of down here, maybe a little squiggly line. They're not in alignment. So what we have to do is, once you get that one up to the higher frequency, you have to really start working to get that next one up to the frequency also. So instead of it being a up and down line, it needs to be a horizontal line, right? Is that right? Yeah, vertical, up and down, horizontal, sideways. So once you get that first one up there, right? You get that first one up on the line, and then you try to get that second one to align with it. And as you get that second one to align, that means that like your internal state is matching with the input that you're getting. So you're starting to really connect with it, feel the same as the inputs that you're getting. And then you've got to work to get that third little dot up there, right? So now we have 2 dots up there, and this third one's kind of just dangling underneath, and we need to really get it up there to align with those 3. So then all 3 can be in alignment together. And if you create this flow where they're in alignment, then that's where they talk about like flow state, and kind of that's where that image of like like a pipeline of water flowing through comes in, where those 3 dots are aligned, and now you can have that flow coming through of the positivity and the input that you're getting, what's happening internally, and aligning with that to allow it to flow outward, instead of having a cup or something. Maybe if our pipe was kinked, it wouldn't be flowing through as easily. So once we can get those 3 things really like in alignment, then that's when you're going to be connected more to that like source energy and that positive energy, and you can be like filling your own cup. Instead, you'll be filling your own pipeline, right? You'll be connected to source. It'll be in flow state, so it'll be constantly flowing through this pipe and coming in and going out, and coming in and going out. And there's going to be no block inside, because your internal operational state is in alignment with what is coming in and what is going out. So I hope that makes sense. If you watch some of my other videos about this, it should make more sense, but definitely, if it's interesting to you, let me know. I would love to send you the link to the podcast. I'm really like enjoying this stuff, and it's just like about raising your energy and being positive and being in like that love state and sharing that love with everybody else. So it was just interesting in like thinking about it in that way of like taking those 3 little things of input, what you're inputting into yourself and what you're seeing and you're receiving, how that aligns internally. Like, can you get your internal state? Hey, how's it going, Kim? I think I got both my Kim friends here. I have both Kims. Kim, say hi to Kim. Kim, say hi to Kim. So it's about like that input state, and then you have the alignment state, and then you have the output state, right? So instead of thinking it as a horizontal line where they're kind of one stepping up, one's trying to step up, and they're kind of, you want to get them on a linear path together, right? Happy Friday, Junior. I know, I'm so stoked. Thursday's always nice because it's just right around the corner. So getting them all in a line together, like, and just being able to be in this, like I said, I think of it like a cylindrical tube, and it's just flowing through, and you're in that flow state, meaning what you're bringing in is aligning internally, and that's allowing it to flow out. And you just have this constant flow of positivity coming and going and like sharing with everybody, and you're like connected to that source of happiness. So if those energy vampires are trying to leech onto your little like tube of positivity, they just slide right off, because it's just flowing at such a rate that they cannot stick, and they're just going to get swept away, right? Or they're going to get swept into that flow of positivity, and they're going to embrace it and love it and be on this journey with you, or they're just going to get swept downriver. I don't know. That's just kind of how I am like visioning it right now. So I think that's about all I have for tonight. We're going to go grab some taco masa. I've never been there before. It's new. It just opened up around the corner. But I think there's other ones I actually saw on Instagram like before ours opened. So we're going to go to check it out. They have like tacos and tortas, quesadillas. I think they have like asada fries and burritos and that kind of stuff. So I think it's kind of like taqueria. So we are going to go check that out. Dude, it's so pretty today. It is such a great day outside today. I was like in my classroom, I like stand and open the door and like hold it open while the kids come in and like greet them as they come in. But I like just stand there, and I'm like, the sun kind of goes up and over, and I have a big tree outside my door. So like in the morning, the tree's like giving so much shade, it's cold, but like mid-afternoon, it gets so nice right there. I just want to like, I stand there in the sun, and it's just so nice. I don't want to go inside. It's so difficult to go inside. It was beautiful today. Kim, you still got snow up there? I'll call you Kim number 1 and Kim number 2. Curious, you still got a bunch of snow up where you are? Yeah. Oh yeah, you said until like probably April, May, right? All right. Well, I think my husband's nipping on the bit to go get dinner, so I better get off here. I had to kind of make it a quick one. But look at my hair. Can you see all my grays? I'm gonna dye my hair this weekend. That's good. At least it's starting to warm up a bit, I hope, for you. It's been beautiful here the last couple days, but I think we have another rainstorm coming in. So, all right. Well, you guys have a positively beautiful night, and I will see you tomorrow. Make sure you share my video, tag 2 friends if you want to be entered in my drawing. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys later.